welcome to another deep dive. Today, we're going to be focusing on learning English.
Yes.
Specifically, we'll be looking at how you can learn English through common situations like cooking at home.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, and for this deep dive, we're going to be focusing on English for beginners.
Okay.
We're going to keep the vocabulary really simple,
Great.
easy to understand.
Awesome.
And to bring this to life, we have a fun dialogue between two friends, Alex and Ella, who are cooking together.
I like it.
Think of it like a little scene you might see in a movie or a TV show.
Yeah.
All right, so let's jump right in. First, you'll hear the dialogue between Alex and Ella.
Okay.
Then we'll break down some of the key vocabulary and expressions so you can start using them in your own conversations.
Sounds good. Ready to cook.
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
This recipe looks hard.
Don't worry, I can help you.
Could you put the chicken in the sauce while I cut the vegetables?
Sure. Where is the salt and pepper?
It's in the cupboard. We need soy sauce and garlic, too.
Oh, no. I think I put too much salt. The food is bad now.
Don't worry. We can add potato. It will be okay.
Wow. You know a lot about cooking.
So there you have it. A simple conversation between two friends cooking together.
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice how they used easy words and short sentences?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it's really good for beginners.
Absolutely. And they also used some common expressions that you can use in many different situations.
Like, don't worry, or, ooh, no.
Yeah.
Those are phrases you'll hear people say all the time.
Exactly.
All right, so let's take a closer look at some of the key vocabulary and expressions from the dialogue.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, first up, we have the word marinate.
Okay.
Ella asked Alex to put the chicken in the sauce,
Mm-hmm.
which is another way of saying marinate.
Got it.
Basically, it means to soak the chicken in a special liquid to make it taste better.
Mm.
And it's important to note that she used the word while to show that two things are happening at the same time, right? Alex is marinating the chicken while Ella is cutting the vegetables.
Yeah.
This is a very useful word to connect actions happening together.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Next, we have the word pantry. Ella told Alex that the salt and pepper are in the cupboard.
Right.
But pantry is another word for that. It's a small room or cupboard where you keep food.
Okay.
Right. And then there's the word knowledgeable.
Mm-hmm.
Alex said that Ella is knowledgeable about cooking, which means she knows a lot about it.
Yeah.
It's a great word to use when you want to compliment someone on their expertise.
Yes, definitely.
Absolutely. Now let's move on to some of those common expressions we talked about.
Okay.
Don't worry is a great phrase to use when you want to calm someone down or reassure them.
Mm-hmm.
And it can be used in so many situations.
Yeah, for sure.
If someone is nervous about a test, you can say, don't worry, you'll do great.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then we have, oh no, which is something you say when you realize you've made a mistake or something bad has happened. Like when Alex realized he added too much salt.
Right.
Right. It's a very common expression that you'll hear native English speakers use all the time.
Yeah, it is. So very natural.
Very natural.
Yeah.
All right, so we've covered some basic vocabulary and expressions.
Yes, we have.
But now let's dive a little deeper and practice using them.
Great idea. I'm ready. Now that we've gone over some of those key vocabulary and expressions, let's actually practice using them.
Great idea. Repetition is key to learning a new language.
Absolutely. So let's start with the phrase, can you, while I remember how Ella used this to ask Alex to marinate the chicken while she chopped the vegetables.
Yes. It's a very useful way to ask someone to do something at the same time.
Right.
You're doing something else.
Exactly. It's a great way to get things done more efficiently.
So listeners, let's try it out. Repeat after me.
Okay.
Can you wash the dishes while I dry them?
Excellent. Now let's try a different example. Repeat after me. Can you set the table while I cook dinner?
Perfect.
Yeah.
See how easy it is to use this phrase?
Yeah.
You can use it with all sorts of actions.
Absolutely. Now let's move on to another common question. Where is?
Okay.
Remember how Alex asked, where is the salt and pepper?
Yes. This is a question you'll use all the time in the kitchen
Yeah.
and really anywhere you need to find something.
Right. So listeners, let's practice this one together.
Okay,
Repeat after me. Where is the milk?
great. Now you try where is the sprone?
Excellent. You're getting the hang of it.
I think so.
Okay, so now let's focus on the phrase, I think I.
Okay.
Remember how Alex said, I think I put too much salt?
Yes, this phrase is so useful for expressing uncertainty
Mm-hmm.
or when you're not completely sure about something.
Right, and you can use it with all sorts of verbs.
Basically.
For example, you could say, I think I forgot my keys, or I think I made a mistake. Let's
Mhm.
practice together. Repeat after me. I think I lost my phone.
Great. Now you try. I think I left the door open.
Perfect. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Okay, finally, let's practice the expression, don't worry.
Okay.
Ella said this to Alex when he thought he had ruined the dish.
Yes, it's a great way to calm someone down and reassure them that everything will be okay.
Mm-hmm. And remember, you can use it in lots of different situations.
Exactly. If someone is feeling stressed, you say, don't worry, it will all work out.
Right.
All right, listeners, repeat after me. Don't worry, I'm here to help.
Fantastic. Now you try. Don't worry, we have plenty of time.
Wonderful. You've learned some very useful phrases today.
And remember, the more you practice, the more confident you'll become.
Exactly. It's all about using these words and phrases in your everyday conversations.
Now, before we move on to our final section, I want you to think about all the different situations where you can use these phrases.
Yes. Think about conversations you have at home, at work, or with friends.
Imagine yourself using these phrases naturally and confidently.
It's all about taking what you've learned today and putting it into practice.
And don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Yes.
Everyone makes mistakes when they're learning a new language.
That's right. The important thing is to keep practicing and keep learning.
Now, are you ready for a fun challenge? Okay, so for this challenge, we're going to pretend we're cooking with a friend, just like Alex and Ella.
Okay.
We'll give you some situations, and you can try using the phrases we just practiced.
Yeah, so like a role play.
Exactly, like a little game to help you remember what you've learned. Are you ready?
I think so.
I think our listeners are more than ready. Let's see what they can do.
Okay, first, imagine you're making a salad,
Okay.
and you need your friend to wash the lettuce while you cut the tomatoes. How would you ask them?
Remember, you can use the phrase, can you, while I. For example, you could say, can you wash the lettuce while I cut the tomatoes?
Great. Now let's say you can't find the olive oil. Where would you look? And how would you ask your friend if they've seen it?
Think about where you usually keep olive oil in your kitchen. Then you can ask your friend, where's the olive oil?
Perfect.
Now
imagine you accidentally put too much pepper in the salad. What would you say?
remember how Alex said, oh no, when he put too much salt? You could say the same thing. Oh no, I think I put too much pepper.
And what if your friend starts to get worried that the salad is ruined? How would you calm them down?
You can say, don't worry, we can fix it.
Excellent. You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Now let's try one more challenge. Imagine you or your friend are finished cooking and it's time to clean up. You want to ask your friend to wash the dishes while you dry them. What would you say?
Again, you can use that handy phrase, can you, while I. Try saying, can you wash the dishes while I dry them?
Fantastic. You've successfully navigated a whole cooking adventure in English.
Yeah.
You've practiced asking questions, making requests, expressing surprise, and reassuring a friend.
Exactly. And remember, these phrases aren't just for the kitchen. You can use them in all sorts of everyday situations.
So keep practicing, keep learning, and most importantly, keep having fun with English.
Yes. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like and subscribe for more language learning adventures.
And remember, even small steps can make a big difference in your language journey. Keep up the great work.
See you next time.
Thanks for joining the conversation here at Kaz English. We hope you found it fun and informative. Don't forget to check out kazapp.uk. That's kazapp.uk for more tips, resources, and interactive practice. Keep exploring, keep chatting, and we'll catch up with you again soon.